This is Capricorn for the cycle of the goddess that you are. Today I'm speaking about the energy of the full moon of this Sunday 9th July 2017. This full moon is very good explained using the archetype of the goddess Persephone. Persephone, it's a Greek goddess that was initially called the Kore. Kore in Greek means the door. It means the connection with the mother, the connection with our loved ones that handicaps us from showing who we truly are, from knowing who we truly are. In the myth, originally, Persephone is called the Kore, and she was the daughter. Kore means daughter. She was the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, and she didn't know who she really was. She was just representing an extension of her own mother, Demeter. And so she was doing all what daughters are expected to do, to please their mothers. And at a point in the story, Hades, the king of the underworld, the king of the dead, Pluto, arises from the death world, from the Hades, to kidnap Persephone and take her with him to the underworld. In this process, she's removed from her comfort zone and she has to face a series of initiatic experiences related with womanhood that make her empower herself and get to know who she truly is by killing, by denying, by saying no to all that what she's not. Persephone is the archetype that is representing number 2, that is duality, that is the critical faculty, that is the discernment, the ability to say no, to kill all what is not aligned with us anymore, so that we can bring light, so that we can illuminate and give power and space, room and energy to all that what really is representing who we truly are and what we truly want to do in the world. So Persephone, after all this series of actions, is empowering and getting to know herself. She becomes the goddess of the underworld. She becomes the goddess of this hidden world of who she truly is, and arises empowered as Persephone. In this initiatic trip, in this initiatic path that each of us covers through life, we get to know who we truly are and what our gifts, our donors, so that we can offer them to the world. In this sense, the goddess is teaching us how to say no to all that what is not aligned with us anymore, to give room and light and power to all that what we want to achieve in our world. And so I propose you to use this image, this archetype, to work with the energy of this full moon on the 9th July 2017. Because this full moon is presenting to us two big axes, the need to balance two big axes. On the one hand, we have the axle of the world and our home, how we nurture and take care of our loved ones at home, our inner core also, and how we show it to the world, how we show ourselves and what we have to give to the world. So it's presenting on the one hand the need of nurturing yourself and nurturing those in your inner ring, like your family and loved ones, those at home, and also how to set limits to what you do for them, how you nurture them, so that you have energy, time and space, so to also work on what you have to achieve and what are you here to present to the world that is truly aligned with who you truly are. This is represented in this full moon by the moon and Pluto placed in Capricorn. Capricorn is the sign of success, and the moon there is showing you your need, and Pluto is taking you to see the deep emotions and your true motivations, and probably also the true motivations of those around you, so that you come to a sort of, I don't want drama anymore. I don't want anything to take me away from that what I really want to achieve. That is what the moon and Pluto against in Capricorn, facing, opposing Mars and the Sun in Cancer are presenting to you. The Sun and Mars are representing the energy, the let's go for it, and all the energy to really go for it. As they are placed in the moment in Cancer, they are talking to you a bit about this need to nurture yourself and to nurture your inner core, your family and your closer surrounding. And somehow they are placing you this impulsivity, this need of going for it straight away. But Mars and the Sun in Cancer, they are not in their house. They are not where they have really the energy to go for it. So you feel some kind of restlessness because you want it. And we will see also that there are other things, other facts in the sky that are pushing us toward, but we are not ready to go for that in that way. I'm going to explain it later. So this is one axis that we can summarize like, I don't want drama, I want to nurture myself and nurture my inner surrounding, but setting limits to what I do for others so that I have space, time and energy, also focus, so that I can go for those things that I want. And the other axis that we have to balance during this full moon is the fact that we have Uranus in Aries that is speaking about the ID, the identity, who we are, who I am, and all the innovation, all the originality, all the individuality that I have there to present to the world, opposed to Jupiter in Libra. This brings to us community, expansion and relationship. So this axis is talking about networking. It's presenting to us the need to cooperate, but listening to our identity, individuality, our innovation, all this originality that we have inside of us, so that we can bring out and present to the world who we are and make bigger and nicer and greater. This is what we are creating all together. So this is the axis of me and the others, cooperating, listening to myself, to my deeper and inner core. Another and the last fact in the moment, astrologic moment, that brings us also a very Persephone moment, is the fact that we have Neptune retrograding in Pisces, and this is speaking about sensibility. We are going to be very sensible and also very sensitive and very focused towards our deeper inner core, all this what is coming from our subconscious, all our dreams and all what is coming from the depth inside of us. So there's a big call for you to keep working on you, to work with your book. I have this in English also, The Cycle of the Goddess That You Are, so that you can get to know yourself better, working with the archetype of the goddess Persephone, really good explained by means of the Jungian psychology. I'm basing myself on the work of the famous Jungian psychologist Jan Shinoda Bolen, whose work I highly recommend. And also incorporating all the Kundalini Yoga resources and some coaching tools so that you can empower yourself. That is all what this moon is about, by getting to know the goddess you are a little bit deeper, a little bit better using this work. Satnam, I hope it really works for you. Thank you.